almost ready for game number 3 this weekend. University game number 3. University of Guelph Friday night, University of Waterloo last night. And here we go against Laurier. See if we can go 3-0 with this one. So I'll say Laurier had a bit of an interesting strategy for this game. They try and tire us out first. This is our second hour in a row on the ice. We had the hour before this. We had power skating. Our power skating instructor just so happens to be one of the coaches on Laurier's bench. So I think she did her best to tire us out. Give them a bit of an advantage with playing against a tired U19AA team. All right, so we are home. Laurier's away. They're going to start with the ring. Yesterday we were missing 3 of our players. I think looking at the bench, it looks like we're only actually missing 1 player. That seems to be Addie. So with no Addison today, it'll be interesting to see. Yesterday we had just the 2 centers. We had Taylor and Agnes running through center. Let's see if they do the same today. Waiting for the refs to do something. Oh, they're trying to get the shot clock working or what they're doing. Uh-oh. They're in a setup mode on the shot clock here. Just went up to 32. All right, we got everything sorted out. We're gonna get underway. Laurier starting with the ring. They are visitors. They start with the ring, first and third periods. In fact, we're only doing 2 periods today because we only have the hour ice time left. It looks like we're doing 2 20 minutes periods. So these are gonna be longer periods than we're used to. I'm gonna zoom out a bit on this one. This is a smaller ring. We don't need to be zoomed in too much. All right, so Laurier not able to do anything. It looked like Katie stole that away. Out through the neutral zone. Just got a little blip on the screen there. Don't know if we're getting a bad signal, but hopefully we have good signal. Might try getting in there for a bit of a low walk. Laurier's able to get the ring. They throw it up into the neutral zone. Ainsley's up there to harass her. Laurier's able to hold on to it, get into our end. Oh, they try getting into a player just waiting in the corner of the post. Pass is missed. Laurier goes for a bit of a skate. They take a shot. Ella is able to hold on to that. Oh, and I mentioned earlier actually that Addie's the only one missing. I have to say Haley's missing too. Haley's at a hockey game. I think both of them are. So the only goalie we have here today is Ella. All right, ring into the neutral zone. Get that over to Abby. Abby's going to go for a bit of a skate behind. Now playing Laurier today, there's a number of players that a lot of our girls played with last year. They're now playing for Laurier. I know we've got at least, who do we have there? We have Talon, one of our, was our defenseman last year. We have Kennedy, one of our forwards. I want to say there's a third, but I don't think so. All right, so got a defender here, Paige going in on the offense. She just drops it back for Agnes. Agnes tries to break around their defense, takes a shot. Oh, and she squeezed it through. I thought the goalie had it. Go, Agnes able to get that through the goalie. Score 1-0 for Kitchener. Let me get in here, add this score for you. There we go, beautiful. All right, nice start to the game. We're only 2 minutes in, actually exactly 2 minutes to the second. 2 minutes in. Kitchener goes up 1-0. All right, so Laurier starts with it, neutral zone. We're gonna dump it just deep into our corner. There's a player there, she's not able to pick it up. Avery's there to grab it. Avery's kind of taking it out. She passes it, no, she holds on to it, no pass for her. She sees Agnes. Agnes not quite able to hold on to it. Laurier does a quick turnover. Our defense settles back in the triangle nice and quick though. Nothing happening. Look at that. Between Agnes and Katie, they got a good steal from the forward there. Kitchener ring. Katie got it behind the net over to Avery. Avery just holds off, now going to neutral zone. Nice play, gets it up to Agnes. Agnes just over the neutral zone to Avery again. Avery's going to drop it to Taylor. Not sure why there's a whistle there. I wonder if we had 4 in, but there's only 3 players there. I'm not really sure why. Something happened, ref blows it. The fact that it's coming to center ice tells me there must have been 4 in. You know what? One of the doors on our bench is, well, no, that's in the blue. I'm not sure. Didn't look like 4 in to me. Got John here confused as well.
Rob's referee. Travel
Right. So Laurier does have possession now in our end. Not a lot happening yet. A lot of passing, trying to set it up. Defense playing solid again like we did yesterday. They took it behind the net, passed it back to Ainsley. Ainsley looking for a support pass, able to get up into the neutral zone. Taylor picks it up, pass it forward there. That's Maya with the ring. Maya takes a shot, just misses the net. Laurier is able to pick it up again. They throw it deep into the neutral zone.
Come on, guys, let's own the neutral here.
Amelia tying out that player nicely. She's not able to make a play. She gets checked, loses the ring. Ainsley picks it up. Ainsley just drops it back for Amelia. Amelia up into the neutral zone. Nice stab there by Abby. Abby pass up to Casey. Breakaway Casey. Nicely done there. Abby to Casey. Beautiful play up the middle. That puts Kitchener up 2-0. Let's add another point here. There we go. $2-0 Kitchener. Those goals almost exactly 2 minutes apart. One at the 2-minute mark, one at the 4:02 mark. That'd be nice if we can put one in every 2 minutes. Ford's trying to do something there. Paige intercepts that, gets in the neutral zone up to Casey. Casey looking for the pass. She dumps it up. As that Megan was up in the forward zone, not quite able to pick it up. Laurier picks up the ring. One of our player blows a wheel there. Laurier gets the ring deep into our end. Paige is able to get back there and get that from her. Little check from Laurier. Paige is the ring. Laurier picks it up. Shot taken. Hits Ella. She's able to save that one. Laurier tried pass, deflects it. We're able to steal that from them. Paige dropped it back to Megan. Megan's tied up though. A bit of a 3-on-2. Or 3-on-1 there. Megan was kind of left to hang dry there. Laurier takes it. Gets the goal. 2-1. Kitchener still in the leads. So. Kitchener ready to take the ring here. Avery just going to drop it back to Katie. Katie looking for the pass. Nothing happening. Back over to Avery. Avery puts it up to Taylor. Not able to hold on to that. Laurier does pick it up. Laurier tries passing it across the neutral zone. Maddie's there to pick it up. Maddie up to Taylor. Defense able to take that off Taylor's stick, but she's there to pick it back up again. Taylor over to Campbell, looks like. Campbell takes a shot. Hits the goalie. Laurier picks it up, and they are right there getting hassled. There you go, Maddie. Maddie was able to take it. One of the Laurier players did lose her net guard, so the play is blown dead. Kitchener had possession, so Kitchener holds on to that ring. All right, so we're going every 2 minutes. We're due a goal in the next 18 seconds here. Agnes takes it, just drops it back to Piper. Piper back to Agnes again. All right. Agnes looking for a shot. She passes up to Maya. Maya isn't quite able to hold on to it. Oh, but Maya got in the way. Laurier player that tried coming around behind the net. Maya was able to redirect her through the crease. Ref blows it. Kitchener ring. So we got Piper lined up there to take the free pass. Just trying to see who she passed that to. I think that's Agnes there with it. Yep, that's Agnes. She passed off to Maya. Maya's not able to quite hold on to it. She's able to go get it from the corner. All right, so Maya goes for a bit of a skate again. She tries getting back to Agnes. Yeah, Agnes is there to pick it up. Shot clock almost expiring it. Agnes over to Piper. No, that was, that was Piper. Piper took a shot. Goalie was able to hold on to it. Laurier ring. So Laurier up into the neutral zone. Oh, they dump it deep. There's someone on a bit of a breakaway. Ring went wide. Millie was able to push her out behind the net. Laurier trying to break through. Nothing happening. Good solid triangle there. They pass it far side. Laurier player tries to take a shot. Amelia's there to block it. All right. Amelia tied up that Laurier player nicely. She wasn't able to get control of the ring. Shot clock violation. Goes for a goalie. All right, so Ella takes it, throws it up there for, I think that's Taylor there. Taylor's going to pass it up to Abby coming across the neutral zone. Abby up to Casey. Casey not quite able to hold on to it. Thought she had another breakaway there, another Abby to Casey breakaway would have been beautiful. All right, so ring goes over to Taylor. Taylor drops it back to Abby. Shot clock down under 10 seconds. Abby looking for a shot or a pass. Tries to take a shot, deflects over to the corner. Laurier picks up the ring, shot clock goes off, so it goes to the goalie. Oh, Taylor almost intercepted that pass through the two Laurier players. They get in the neutral zone. Paige is there to hassle her. Oh, not sure what happened there. Oh. Are they calling that on Paige? I guess so. She was the one right in there. Looked like a good play from here, but Paige gets called for hooking. So, Paige goes to penalty box. Ring comes down to our end. Right. Laurier trying to get around our triangle there. Oh, there's a shot. That was quick. That period didn't last. That penalty didn't last long. 8 seconds into the penalty, Laurier scores, ties it up, 2-2.
Line up, Green, get her back!
This ring is chillier than yesterday's one. All right, so Kitchener starts with the ring. Katie just drops it back to Avery. Avery's going to shoot this in. Agnes picks it up. Agnes tries breaking in. Try to get a neat, quick answer. Oh, nice shot, but nicer save on the goalie here. That was a beautiful save. All right, so Laurier, they're going back behind their own net. Agnes on her tail. They just dump into the neutral zone. Try getting the lead forward, racing into our zone, just over past it. Laurier does manage to hold on to the ring. Very similar play to that last goal. Just sails a bit wide. Ella did touch this. They got another 30 seconds of their shot clock. Laurier trying to line up again. Oh, Laurier tries making a pass. Not quite able to handle it. Avery's there to pick it up. She gets over to Taylor. Taylor passes up to Maya. Maya streaking in, takes a shot, hits the goalie. Maya's able to pick up her own rebound again, though. Maya tried going in, not able to get a shot off there. It comes back. Taylor can't touch this. It went over the blue line.
Yeah.
There's going to be boarding against Laurier on that one. Taylor's there protecting the ring. That Laurier player just came rushing in. Wait, are they giving us the penalty? The ring is going down to our end. Are they giving this to Taylor? I think they're giving that to the wrong end. Yeah, no, this goes down to our ends. That ref is confused. Yeah, it's going to be coming down here. The two refs are conferring. I have no idea why they would even...
I know he's been referee in chief for Southern Region.
Oh yeah, no, I know. Okay, no, for some reason the ring is going into our end. Not really sure why. The penalty's against Laurier. Because... But even if she did touch it, it would be in this. It would be center, not down in our end. So we're just trying to figure out why it's our side. Oh, they're giving. They're both getting a penalty for that one. That'll be interesting to see the video. Why they're both getting a penalty. And really, Taylor was just standing there. Laurier player kind of plowed into her. Let's see what's happening here. Apparently, both are getting a boarding call. That's bizarre. So, John, they both gave. That was another boarding symbol. They both got a boarding. Well, Meg's questioning it now. Ref is coming over to have a conversation with Meg, so she can understand what the heck happened there. Problem is, actually, this was right against the board here, so we can't see the ring itself to see who had possession or anything like that. Well, sure we'll find out eventually what the call was. So meanwhile, we'll enjoy your time out. So I don't have music here I could play for you. I have a little musical interlude while we wait for the everything to be figured out. Oh, I'm being told not to, or requested not to sing. I guess sometimes you might get serenaded at home on these videos. I'll spare you that one. I do feel like playing the Jeopardy music though. Oh, there we go. Door closed, ref coming back to the play. Oh, and another conversation between the two refs. And what are they doing?
We're coming on down.
It is coming to our end. Okay, this is what I thought right from the beginning. I still don't know why Taylor's in the box though. There are two, the fact there's a penalty against both of us is a bit of surprising, unless, well, I was going to say unless they wanted to call Taylor for interference, but that's not what they called. They called body there against her, I think. All right, so game on again. So Agnes doesn't take the shot there, passes it back to Piper. Piper goes for a little bit of skate. With only 4 players on the ice, we have 2 defense in, but we've got Amelia playing in the offensive zone. Piper drops it back to Amelia. Amelia takes it behind the net. Amelia back to Agnes. Agnes tries getting it back to Amelia. We're not able to hold on to it. Laurier takes the possession. They just dump in the neutral zone. No, Ainsley's there to pick it up. She passes it here back to Agnes. Agnes just drops it up for Piper. Piper's going to go for a skate behind the net. Looks like D is switching. Actually, everyone's switching. Only really one player right now in the play. Looks like Abby. Abby's going to pass it across. Try to get it to Maya. Not able to hold on to it. Maya picks it up again. We're just under 10 seconds. Maya pulls a penalty. Supposed to be a reset on the clock. There we go. We got a reset. Abby tried taking a shot from the corner. Doesn't go in. So there's going to be another penalty here against Laurier. 2 in the box. That gives Kitchener a 3-on-2 for 54 seconds. See what we can do with this. 3-on-2. So who are we putting in there? I see Abby in there. I see Agnes. On the far side, that is Maya. Those are 3 in. Paige the defense just over the ringette line in case it comes out. So Abby and Agnes cycling it a bit. No shot there for Agnes. She tries getting over to Maya. Maya goes for the skate, back to Agnes. Agnes doesn't see anything. She drops her for Abby. Defense got it off her stick for a second. Abby's able to pick it up again. Agnes takes a shot. Goalie sees that, smothers it. Laurier picks it up, just dumps it, tries dumping it out. Agnes is there to pick it up. So Agnes is going to give it to Maya there. Maya back to Agnes. Agnes behind her too. Oh, nice save. Agnes passes it to Abby there in the corner. She tried sneaking in. Goalie is able to save that. They dump it to our end. Paige has to go all the way back, pick it up. Throws it in the neutral zone. Maya picks up that ring, pass it forward to Agnes. Agnes just take a quick pass to Abby. Abby takes a shot. Nicely done on the goal there. Beautiful play. All four girls on the ice touched that one. Paige got it up to Maya. Maya over to Agnes. Agnes got it up to Abby. Abby put it in. That's teamwork for you. So that, oh, let me add the score here. Kitchener goes up 3-2. Way to take advantage of the 3-on-2. So actually, it looked like just by the time the goal went, actually the first penalties, when both Taylor and Laurier player were in the box, that was actually expired. So it was actually a full. We had 5. They had 4. It looks like, because that goal wiped out the rest of the penalties. All right, so there's Casey with the ring. She passed out to Katie. Katie tries to lead Casey. Went a little too strong. Laurier picks it up. Laurier gets it deep into our zone. Avery's there to prevent any kind of laneway for her. Avery and Taylor working together. The player tries taking a shot. Katie's able to pick that one up. Katie passed up to the neutral zone. Taylor with the ring. She passed it up to Agnes. Laurier player's able to hassle her. After a bit of checking, the ring just goes free into their zone. Laurier picks it up. Laurier, quick pass up in the neutral zone. Oh, I'm kind of surprised it didn't calls for both sides. That's okay. Amelia picked it up, passes across to Agnes. Agnes puts it in the neutral zone where Piper can get it. Piper tried getting across the ice. Laurier picks it up. Seven seconds left on the shot clock for Laurier. Nothing happening. Ainsley and Amelia and Agnes are doing a great triangle, keeping them out. Ella's just going to hold on to that. So Ella saved that. Defense wanted a line change, so she just held on to it. 5-second shot.
Keep it up, Ella.
Violation, or not shot violation. Goalie couldn't get out in 5 seconds. Laurier gets the ring. Offensive free pass. Defense changeover, so Paige and Megan come in. They're there with Taylor. We have still about 7 minutes left in the half. I said long periods here, 20 minutes. We're used to the 4-11s. We're used to an 11-minute period. This 20 minutes does seem like a long time. Wonder how the girls feel that. Oh, Laurier tries a shot. Ella's able to get into that. It kind of spins off or not into the net. It just comes to rest within the crease. She's able to pick it up again. Laurier tries getting in there. Paige is able to get in her way. She tries taking a shot. Ella's able to save that. Megan gets the ring. She gets out to neutral zone to Maya. Maya drops it in again. Oh, to Taylor. Taylor touched it. She falls. Whips it back in the neutral zone. Paige is there to get it. A little bit of a scramble on the other end. Kitchener keeps possession. Wait, no, maybe not. Laurier has the ring. Laurier in the neutral zone. Looks like we've had a defensive line change. I just saw Avery there. That was a beautiful play by Katie. Laurier player got it just over the blue line. Katie was there to stick her stick right into it, held her off, gave us time to get back into position. Laurier did try a shot there. Ella was able to save it. Laurier then reached into the crease. Ring goes back to Ella. She drops it to Katie. Katie has passed it out to Avery there. Avery into the neutral zone. Gets to Casey. Casey up front to Agnes. Agnes is going to go for a skate behind the net. Agnes drops it back to Casey. Casey to Agnes. Agnes takes a shot. Goalie's able to get it. She was sliding the wrong way, but got her hand back behind her to make that block. She throws it right up in the neutral zone. Laurier can't touch that. Piper comes in for it. Laurier tries, well, Piper tried getting that up to Agnes, or not Agnes, that was Amelia there, sorry. Casey with the ring. Forwards go for a line change. Casey just drops it back for Taylor. Taylor's going to take a shot with shot clock going down. Defense is all over that though. Laurier with possession. Down her end, but Ainsley's there to push her, hold her into the boards. Gives the rest of her players time to get set up. Maddie with the ring now. Maddie up to Campbell. Campbell looking at the pass, gets Maddie again. Maddie's just not able to hold on to it. Taylor's there behind her to pick up the ring. I think Laurier thought they had it. Taylor zipped in for it. Taylor takes a shot right into the net. Nicely done, Taylor. All right. That goal by Taylor puts us up 4-2. We're going for a line change here, both forwards and defense switching over. Laurier with the ring. All right, so Laurier dumps it into our ends. Laurier looking for a gap, not finding anything. Tried breaking through. Oh, just missed the net when they tried a shot there. They do get a shot off. They hit Ella for the reset. Paige is able to get that rebound behind the net. Yeah. She passed out to Megan. Megan gets out to Piper. Piper looks for the pass the other side. Megan's there for it. Megan drops it back to Piper again. Piper puts it up there to Maya. Just under 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Maya takes a shot, hits the goalie, rebound. We get the reset. Agnes with the ring, just under 30 seconds of the shot clock. So Agnes tries breaking through. She passes it to Piper. Piper takes a shot. Goalie's able to save that. Bit of a scramble. Piper ends up with it again. Piper's had some great digging lately, taking away a lot of those rings from opposition. It's funny, some of our players, as first-year players like Piper there, playing against some of these Laurier players, could be as much as 5 years older than them. All weekend we've been holding our ground across against the university-age players. And a little bit of a scramble in the middle, fighting for the ring. Ref decides that was enough. Blows the whistle, gives it to the goalie. All right, so neutral zone right in front of us here. Laurier gets swarmed there, 3 players. Casey heads up with it. She tries passing up for Taylor. Oh, there we go. Laurier player tried passing it out, but Taylor was able to intercept that. Abby with the ring tries loading data. Let's see, hopefully no gap for you there. Katie picked it up, passed it back into her zone for Avery. Avery to Taylor, Taylor back to Avery. Goalie picks it up. Oh no, I thought they were going neutral zone. Laurier still has it in their own end. Oh, nice little check by Campbell there. I thought we turned it over right in front of their net. They're able to hold on to it. Bit more of a scramble here. There's a delayed penalty here against Kitchener. I didn't see what happened there. Just knows the ref with his hand in. In fact, what tipped me off there, Laurier was shouting 4 in. So of course, you hear a call like 4 in, take a search, and there's the ref with his hand up in the air. Laurier trying to cycle 4 on 3. Oh, and that couldn't quite see the shot from here, but just enough to see the ring just slowly rolling into the net. So the 4 on 3 and that delayed penalty paid off for Laurier. Kitchener still in the lead, 4-3. Defense switching over. There's a minute and 9 seconds. This is a long period when you go 20 minutes. When you're losing, when you're used to 11, yeah, 11-minute periods turning into 20, that's a long one. In fact, sometimes at tournaments, you're going to get 10-minute periods, right? So having a 20, basically 2 periods without a break. So, making a Page. Page dumps it deep at the far end. Laurier was able to pick it up, but we have 2 players to tie that player up. Whistle blows, Kitchener ring. Agnes going to line up to take it. She's got Maddie right behind her there. Far side, Campbell. Oh! Agnes rips one off from the free pass there. Just sails over the net a little. Campbell's there to pick it up. Campbell over to Maddie. Maddie trying to find a shot. Pass it over to Agnes. Nothing happening. Agnes is held out. Someone's lost a stick there. There's a stick on the ground. Everyone in the play has a stick. Not sure who lost their stick. Page there fighting 2 Laurier players. Laurier does end up with it. Maddie's there to harass it though. Quite a scramble there for a minute. No real clear possession with this bouncing ring. Laurier picks it up. Doesn't really have anyone to pass it to. Slow play into our end. Players looking for a shot. Nothing happening there. Defense solid. Not sure what happened here. Players are heading this way though. Oh, you know what? That's halftime. Just looked over, the clock's at 0. Buzzer must not have gone off. So we'll just focus in on the players for a bit. Girls time for them to get some notes from the coach. I'm going to mute this here and you can quietly, watch the girls in their huddle. All right, folks, here we go. Period number 2. They've got 20 minutes up on the clock, but we're not going to be able to play a full 20 just based on the ice time we have. We've only got about 13 minutes left of the actual ice time. So this period will get curfewed. Well, can't really see what's happening. All right, so Maya with the ring. She passes back to Taylor. Taylor to Maya, not able to hold on to it. That ring comes out of our attack zone. No. We're able to maintain possession though. 9 seconds on the shot clock. So Piper tried dumping in front of the net for Taylor. Not able to hold on to that. Laurier gets the ring back. Laurier dumps it up into our zone. Wide open player, known therefore. Ella with a beautiful save. Wow, that Laurier player was wide open. Ella was able to get her glove out there. Eventually the Laurier player did go into the crease. Whistle blows, we get it back. Katie with the ring. She passes up to Casey. Casey's going to dump it way ahead for Abby. Abby's going to go for a bit of a skate. She tries breaking through the crease. She goes down. Penalty against Laurier. Sometimes I wonder about that call. I mean, we'll take it against Laurier, but really, Abby broke in between two players. Her going down is to be expected. But anyway, like I said, we'll take it. Puts us on a bit of a power play. Abby's going to take the ring. Abby doesn't see a shot, pass it back to Agnes. Agnes drops it back to Abby again. Laurier is able to pick that up. Laurier up into the neutral zone. Their player does touch it. I thought that same player touched it again for a two-line pass. Regardless, Amelia picks it up. She gets up to Abby. Abby up to Casey. Casey back to Abby again. Abby to Agnes. No, not able to hold on to it. Fortunately, no Laurier players there to get in the way. Agnes going to go for a bit of a skate again. Try and get something set up. Our shot clock going down. Taylor tried getting in front of the ring, or in front of the net. Over to Maddie. We're able to take a shot from the far side. Obviously just hit the goalie just before the buzzer went off. So, with that stoppage with the buzzer though, Kitchener gets the ring back. Offensive pass in our attacking zone. We're still in the power play for about 1 minute and 10 seconds left on the Laurier penalty. Taylor with the ring there, pass it back to Maddie again. Maddie tries breaking in, pass it over to Campbell. Campbell takes a shot, just hits the goal post. That gets a reset though. Taylor picks it up behind the net. Looking for a shot, hits the goalie, big save, big deflection. Another 30 seconds. Maddie with the ring, pass it to Campbell. Campbell gets tied up, but Taylor is able to pick up the ring. Maddie with the ring now. Tries breaking in through the triangle. Try getting it back to Taylor. Paige picks it up into the attacking zone. She's going to dump it back to Maddie. Maddie's going to swing in. Takes a shot. Maddie's shot hits the goalie. Got a reset. Did she get that in? She did. She got the reset. Came around the net. Just tapped it in from the other side of the net. It was enough just to hit the goalie and deflect in. Kitchener goes back up by 2 again. 5-3. So another power play goal for the Kitchener Wildcats. So it does show 17 and a bit minutes on the game clock, but we only have this ice for another 9 minutes. We'll see when the rink attendant buzzes us off. All right, so Laurier brings it in our end. We've got Avery and Katie there, along with Agnes in the top of the triangle. Their player takes a shot. Ella, another great save. I don't know if you can hear that right next to me. There is a very loud Laurier pair. It's kind of funny. All right, Ella throws it up to Katie. Katie up to Maya. Maya has 2 on her. She gets tripped, pulls a penalty. So, Maya got tripped on the side, pulls a penalty. We took a shot on net. No, actually, it is going to be off that end. Their goalie pushes it out enough to consider possession. Whistle blows. Another Laurier player into the box. So another 2-minute power play for Kitchener. Agnes going to take the free pass. Maya lined up behind her. Piper on the other side of the ice. Agnes, no, didn't take a shot. She drops it back for Maya. Maya gets up to Agnes. She's not able to get a shot, but she handles possession in behind the net. Still halfway through the shot clock. Lots of time. Agnes does take a shot right at the very top of the net. She caught the goalie going down. Gets up over her shoulder. Let's add another goal here for Kitchener. 6-3. Laurier is going to start with the ring here. Our defense change over. Looks like the forwards stay on. Let's go to Amelia and Ainsley there in defense, but we still have Maya, Piper, and Agnes up front. So, Laurier just dumps it into the corner. They're going to go for a skate there. They try breaking through the triangle, try taking a shot, miss the net. One of the other players picks it up. She just gets in the corner, but there we go. That shot got stuck. Did not want to move. She had it pinned between her skate and the post there. She was worried if she moved it was going to go in. She just pinned it for 5 seconds. Laurier picks up the ring. Our defense switches over, so Megan and Paige back on. They're there with Taylor. Laurier with the ring. Laurier tries pass across. Paige intercepts that. She deflects up to Taylor. Taylor's able to get up to the neutral zone. That's Casey with it. Casey throws across the ice to Megan. Megan up to Taylor. Taylor's not able to handle it. Bit of a loose ring. Got both colors of jerseys there. Laurier ends up. Oh, Laurier had it. Taylor steals it from her. Taylor takes a shot. Goalie with a beautiful split save. She can't move though. She's stuck in the splits. She doesn't know where the ring is. There we go. It was under her armpit basically in the splits. She was not moving. Again, same as we had with Ella there. She just knew if she moved, that could have trickled into the net. So another 5-second count. Whistle blows. Kitchener gets the ring. So Casey's going to take this one. She passes it back to, who's there? Taylor was there with her. Casey tried coming through. She got her stick check, but she's able to get it over to Taylor. Taylor to Abby. Abby takes a shot, sails just over the net. He's got it here now. Casey has it. Casey, Taylor take, not Taylor, that was Abby. Nice shot. Goalie was able to save it. She's gonna smother it for 5 seconds again. Another 5-second count. Kitchener ring. Our forwards go for a change, so I see Taylor and Maddie are out there with Agnes now. Maddie's going to take this one. Agnes lining up right in front of the net. Maddie drops it back to Campbell. Nothing happened there for Campbell. She drops it back to Maddie. Maddie tries breaking through that. Defense totally ties her up. They're able to direct her into the crease. Goalie ring. All right, whistle blows. See if we can cover their defense. Trying to get open for the ring. Oh, there's a ref's hand goes up. Maddie tripped the player there. Ring's going to come all the way down to our end. So, after a few power plays that we had, Laurier goes on the advantage this time. You'll see there the game clock does show just shy of 15 minutes, but why is it down there? A little confused on the rest part again. They have the Laurier side, but no, it's coming down. Trust the cameraman. Camera's in the right place. The ring wasn't. Here come the refs. So, by the actual clock, we've only got the ice for 3 more minutes, so I imagine they're going to curfew us soon. The attendant is actually over at the Zamboni door. Yeah. I think we're going to get buzzed off in a couple of minutes. So, all right, so Laurier is going to start within our end. Laurier tries taking a shot. Ella sees it. She pounces out of the way. Kitchener picks it up. Oh. Agnes tried getting up into the neutral zone. Campbell not able to hold on to it, but nice fighting for the ring there in the neutral zone. Laurier is able to end up with it though. They try coming in. Triangle just pushes her out. Laurier, nothing really happening. They tried doing a pass. Agnes was able to get a bit of that through the pass off. Laurier needs to take a shot here. They sail it wide of the net. Shot clock down to 4. Ainsley's there to pick it up though. Ainsley's going to go for a skate. Name of the game now is a bit to kill a bit of the clock during our penalty. Piper picks that up, pass up to Amelia. Amelia dumps it up into the far end. Laurier is able to pick that one up. Laurier not able to hold a lot of possession there. Taylor's there to pick up the ring. She drops it back to Megan. Megan wasn't ready for that. Lucky no Laurier players there to pick it up. A little scramble in the middle zone. O'Meara picks it up, pass it to Taylor. Taylor gets a breakaway. She's able to wait for the goalie to go down, and just a little backhand over the goalie. Another goal for Kitchener. That's 7-3. Amelia with a nice pass up there to give Taylor that breakaway. So I expect we're about to get buzzed at any time, although the rink assistant is leaving the ice. I wonder if there's no one after us. If there's no one after us there, they might not buzz us. Okay. Actually, I see conversation over there with the rink attendant. We might get buzzed off. Technically, we have a minute to go. Oh no! Well, okay. Oh, goalie looks hurt. That's not good. That's not good. One of our players behind the net did pass it forwards. Laurier was able to pick it up. They shot in. Ella had to do a very quick response to that. She kicked her leg out.
Okay, they can buzz us now. We go to our second goal.
That might have been awkward on the groin there. She's trying to get back up again. But yeah, I see the attendant going in. I think that's
we don't have our second goalie.
Yeah. All right, here we go. That's the end of our ice time, folks. Let's not focus on the injured player here. But I think that is the game. So, 3 games against universities, 3 wins. Nicely done. 7-3 Kitchener. I'm fairly sure that's going to be the end of the game. All right, clapping Elle's back on her feet. I think that's going to get buzzed. Yeah, here comes the buzz. I see, yeah, there we go. That's the end of the game, folks. All right, well, hope you enjoyed this weekend. Kitchener playing against University of Guelph. Kitchener wins. Play University of Waterloo, Kitchener wins, and look at this, we played Laurier, Kitchener wins. Beautiful job in our 19AAs as we go into provincials. We keep up those momentum. We're going to do real well next week. All right, so everyone have a great week. We'll be back again next weekend.